Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of Delightfully Chaotic. Hi. Welcome back to another episode. If you're coming back, um, thank you. It's been a while. I am not recording this for YouTube, so it's just the audio podcast today. It's Tuesday the 7th. I've been having some logistical issues. Is that the word? With this damn podcast and just the devices, my laptop. I've just been having some issues. So I really wanted to record something today. It's been almost 3 weeks since I posted, so I said I'm going to record something today. Just my thoughts on things. A few of the things I guess would be considered old news, but we still will talk about it because I have things I want to say. I'm trying not to be redundant though, because a lot of other podcasters have talked about these things into the ground. So I'm just going to briefly give my 2 cents on them and then we'll get into the best. Okay. Yeah. So like I said, today is the 7th. It was Easter weekend this past weekend. I had a pretty good weekend. The weather was really nice. My sister had a brunch, just like a small family brunch at her house. And then we later that Sunday went downtown for like this so-called block party. It was a block party, but not that many people were there. When we saw the ad for it on Instagram, there was like so many people, and I'm not a huge people person, but when I do go out, it does make a difference if there's a good healthy amount of people at the function, because that's what pretty much makes the function. Like, you don't go out with the intent on being out amongst people and it's just weak. Like, it was kind of whack, but it was nice. The weather was nice. I do plan on being outside pretty much most of the summer and the spring this year. So that was just like a little warm up to being outside, honey, and just, doing the things, you know. Yeah, it was okay. We were supposed to be going to brunch this weekend, to this spot that it's a catering business, but they have brunch every Sunday and they also have like jazz shows. So all this is on their website. They have a menu for that brunch. It's like $40 and they have a menu on their website. But I wanted to book for next weekend, the 12th, but I wanted to know what was going to be on the menu. So I called the establishment. It sounded like it was someone's cell phone. Mind you, this is a Black owned business. Now, I'm saying all this kind of transitioning into this because I was just speaking about how I'm trying to get out more and just do the things. And so me and my sisters, my mom, we were going to go just get some brunch or whatever, have a nice time. It was something different. Someone that I know went there. So I figured, why not? So I called this place to make a reservation for the 12th, because specifically on the website, it has a flyer with the person who's supposed to be performing on the 12th. But I also want to know what the menu is going to be, because I'm not reserving anything to eat anything, especially spending $40, which might not be a lot to some people. And it's really not super a lot to me, but it's still $40. And I don't want to be paying $40 for food that I probably won't like, can't eat because of, health reasons, or et cetera, et cetera. So I said, okay, I'm going to call and try to make a reservation and see what the menu is going to be like on this weekend that we're trying to go, because the menu based on the website changes every week. However, it's been the same for the past month. So I call this person, this establishment. I say, I would like to book a reservation for the 12th. Immediately, his response is, oh, we're closed on the 12th. We have an event. And I'm confused because, sir, that's why I'm calling you. That's why I specified the 12th. And I'm thinking, well, maybe I saw something wrong on the website. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Maybe it's booked. It's full. But if that was the case, because words mean things, I would think that he would say, we have an event and it's booked up. We have no more spots for that day. I would expect for him to say some shit like that. I would not expect for him to just be like, oh, we're closed that day. We have an event. This is where words meaning things really matter. I immediately was thinking, okay, well, maybe I saw something wrong on the website. I didn't, say anything else about it. And I was like, okay, so what about the menu? Is it going to be different than what's on the website currently? He starts saying some things that didn't really make a lot of sense. Then he started rambling off the menu for Easter weekend, which was the previous weekend that I did not tell him I wanted to reserve. I waited for him to do all of that, and I said, you know what, thank you, appreciate it. And we hung up. I say all that to say I'm now looking for another brunch spot for us to go to this weekend. So I really want y'all to be small. I'm a small business owner. Like, I get it. I'm not like the best business owner there is, obviously, because I'm still working a fucking 9 to 5. But I am a small business owner, right? So I do get it. But it's like, y'all niggas in y'all businesses, I don't understand why it's so complicated to update your fucking website. You're paying every month for hosting fees and all that shit, and you're not updating your website. Like, if you have a menu that changes every week, update the website with the new menu every week. I'm not going to keep on calling you, and I'm definitely not making a reservation not knowing what I'm eating. Apparently, that's what people are doing. It was just so annoying because it's like, you want to support Black businesses, but it's like, and he wasn't rude or anything, but it's like, you're not really answering my question. I asked you specifically about the 12th. You immediately tell me that y'all are closed. You don't say that you're booked. You just say you're closed. The communication, the customer service, like, and I'm not saying that this is just Black businesses. Obviously, I'm not, but sometimes it really do. I don't know. I might sound like I'm not making any sense, or I might sound like I'm being too much or dramatic. I'm just a pretty direct person, and even when probably should not be, I can be really direct, and I just expect that in return. If I'm asking you a flat out question, can you just answer the question? Like, what is the menu? Is the menu different for the 12? What are we doing here? Like, it just sounds like it is just like fly by your seat of your pants, and whatever I think of having on the menu 2 days before, that's what we'll have. Is that what y'all are doing? Anyway, I'm still looking for somewhere else for us to go for brunch. We'll see. If nobody responds to me in this fucking group chat, I ain't going nowhere. That's another thing. I hate when people do that. Like, you see me talking to you. There's 5 people in this group chat. What are y'all doing? Because I'll turn around and be like, "This is my family group chat." They know I ain't got it all. I'll turn around and be like, "Hello, I know y'all see me talking to y'all." Anyway, that's my life. I don't even know what that was. I don't even know what I just talked about. Yeah. Look into the spaz. Actually, we're gonna get into some late shit really quickly. I loved what Druski did with the Erica Kirk parodies. And of course, he did not mention her by name, but we all knew who he was supposed to be. He did say conservative white women or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then there's this other white lady who's a conservative white woman, blah, blah, blah. And she looks just like the bitch. She looks like Druski dressed up as Erica Kirk, but she's a real person. What is this lady's fucking name? She's some kind of political person, and she's like a MAGA person, and she was dancing on the stage barefoot or some shit like that. I don't even know her name. I know y'all have seen it. She had a blue dress on. But it's like, he wasn't far off, because look at what she looked like, and look how she acting. He wasn't far off. People were so pissed. Like, people were mad, and they could be mad. Oh, well, what if we did blackface? Y'all have been doing blackface for fucking ever, and y'all know it. Shut the fuck up. He had the internet in an uproar. This happened. When did I post the last episode? Let me see, y'all. When did I post the last episode? It happened like right after I posted the last episode or some shit. It was hilarious. What is that lady's name? And the way y'all acted about George Floyd, and like all of the memes and the pictures of standing on people's necks and like mocking what happened to that Black man, and y'all are really crying about him doing these parodies. Shut up. I did not see this. Somebody made a movie poster from Step Brothers, and it's called Step Sisters. And they have Druski in the background with Erica Kirk fake crying in the foreground. Okay, so White Chicks is coming back out with a second installment. is that it? White Chicks is coming out with a second movie. Apparently, I don't know if it was a AI poster that I saw or whatever. If Druski is in this White Chicks, oh my god, that would be amazing. And I'm not even gonna hold you, like, just like with a lot of things, I heard about Druski early on. I'm like, ugh, whatever. The nigga is funny. He's hilarious. He's doing what a lot of people are not doing. And the makeup person that he has, she's amazing. White Chicks 2 is in the works. Marlon Wayans confirmed plans for a sequel to the 2004 cult comedy. I bet you they've already talked to Druski. I bet you they already sent over that contract. If he's not in this movie, that would be interesting. That would be a choice for real. I mean, it's probably gonna be a hit anyway, just off the strength of the Wayans, and like the first one was pretty good. Oh, Jake Paul also, about a couple of days ago, he released it looks like an AI image, or it could actually be him dressed up as Druski. Now, he has on a suit and tie. He has the frosted hair like Druski does, glasses, beard. He looks like a white man that's trying to look like a black man. He has like the black brown skin. He looks a little portly. It looks like it's AI. Yeah, it says this image is fake. J. Paul has openly expressed interest in doing blackface. Oh, okay. So I guess what he posted was the AI. It looks so stupid. So he was one of those idiots saying, what if we do blackface? You've been doing it. You've been doing it. And so what? Whiteface is not a thing. It's not. Why are we even having this conversation? Because blackface is a thing. Because y'all made it a thing. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. Anyway, that was hilarious. I can't wait to see what else he has in the works. Chilli has been outed for being MAGA. She has been on a deleting spree, deleting all of her comments and likes or whatever the fuck. She's been ousted. I don't even know how this came about. I don't feel like really looking it up. There is a tour that's about to happen with En Vogue, and Salt and Pepper and TLC are also going to be on that tour. I believe En Vogue is the headliner. Yeah. How did this come about? Somebody must have seen, I think somebody saw something, like she was liking something or posting something or something. How did this happen? Shit. It doesn't matter. Anyway, people were like, ooh, child, I know she ain't MAGA, so of course everybody goes and they go on Instagram, they do their digging, and they see that she really, in fact, is MAGA. She's been donating money to, not lots of money, but money to who she says are the veterans. Do you know this nigga don't give a fuck about veterans? She's been donating money to different MAGA causes and this, that, and the third. Now, I don't follow Chilli on Instagram or any of those things. I never had no issues with her. I always thought she was a nice looking lady. She's taking care of herself. I did I did save a couple of her little recipes because she's a very clean kind of eater, and clean eater. Ooh, that's what she said. She's a clean eater. What? She eats very clean, and I think she's like pescatarian or some shit. So I would like kind of go on her page, or if I would like stumble upon her stuff, I would kind of like, check out her stuff. I never even would think to go to her repost page. People were going to her repost and seeing her reposting shit about like Michelle Obama, liking shit about Michelle Obama being a man. Like, that is not by accident. She did put out a statement, like a video statement, saying that she is not that great at technology, blah, blah, blah. I could understand accidentally reposting something because I've done it before. I've been like, when did I repost this? I understand that, but there's far too much other evidence to confirm that you, in fact, are one of these dumbass black MAGA people. And I wonder how you must feel, because if any of those likes that she is trying so hard to like disappear and delete. If any of those likes or any of that engagement is recent, then you are still seeing what this man is doing to this country and to these people, to people in this country, and you are still on board with it. And it's like, is it because you're religious? It's because that you're Christian? Because apparently she's like a super Christian. So is it that? Like, what is it, girl? Either way, fuck you. Wasn't nobody going to that shit anyways. Sorry to In Vogue. I know they are seething. I know they were just like, who else can we get to replace this bitch? Get Maya. Come on. Throw Maya that bag. Stupid. And then Salt and Pepper, I think it was just Salt that was defending her. It could have been both of them bitches. They probably voted for his ass too. Oh, and she voted for him too, of course. Yes. Yeah, Salt. And Salt is also, I guess she's super religious too. She's a Christian and she probably voted for him too. Just like, girl, shut up. Usher was also in hot water a week or so ago, very shortly after I talked about how him and Justin Bieber got into a fight allegedly at Beyonce and Jay-Z's Gold Party. He is in an interview with someone or another, and he was asked specifically about Diddy and how he feels about everything that's happened with Diddy. He said, quote, "I don't have anything negative to say about Sean Combs because my experience was not what the world has seen and how it's been misrepresented." That tells me that you don't have a publicist, and if you do, you weren't listening to them. How is it tone deaf? How, like, when you look at Usher, you see, you know, that he has been in this industry since he was a child, like 13, 14, something like that. He still looks great, he still sounds great, but when people open their mouths and you really hear what they're saying, it's hard to compute that he would say something so reckless and dumb and tone deaf and just inconsiderate and wildly insensitive. You flat out are saying that didn't happen to me, so I don't know what they're talking about. You use the word misrepresented. People were throwing him into the fire because the fuck, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You could have easily said, you know what? I don't really want to talk about that. You could have pivoted to something else. We all know that he's still friends with Russell Simmons, and I get it. Like, you experience a different person or different kind of person, but you know what? I think somebody said this. Somebody said this on Threads, and I'm gonna butcher this quote, but they said something to the effect of, abusers they know who to show their true colors to or around. Like, because Carisha said kind of the same thing. She was like, I never really experienced what they're talking about. I don't fully believe that. I don't. I don't think that he flat out abused her, but I don't fully believe that she hasn't experienced some kind of violence from Puff Daddy. I'm pretty sure she's seen it, and she probably thought that she was special. I don't know, but the quote that I'm trying to say is, somebody said, and I think it was Blue. Was it Blue Centric? Somebody said that abusers tend to pick and choose who to really show their true colors to, because at the end of the day, they're gonna need people on their side to say, "Well, I never saw that side of him. I don't know." And because they do it intentionally. Abusers do this intentionally. They don't wild the fuck out with every single person they come across. Now, it seems like he was wilding the fuck out with everybody. This nigga was putting his hands on men, women, children, his damn mama. But it's very likely that Usher never experienced any of those things. I highly fucking doubt it. I really am more inclined to believe that this is not imposter syndrome, that this is Stockholm syndrome. I really do believe that he was probably groomed, just like Justin Bieber was probably groomed. And I do believe that he was abused, if not by Diddy himself, but by someone being a young child in that environment. And fuck you too, Usher. Both of them need to get back together, dumbasses. Shut up. Like, how could you allow that to come out of your mouth? Even if he wasn't convicted on everything, use your fucking common sense. Everybody has the same goddamn story about him, you idiot. You sat there and saw this man slap Cassie in the goddamn face. at a party with other niggas sitting at the table. What's misrepresented? Putting your hands on someone is still illegal. Yeah. I was never a super fan of Usher. I could take him or leave him, honestly. And so it's definitely fuck you over here. Yeah. Oh, that's who it was. Is it Aaliyah Sheffield, the girl who sings Earth is Ghetto? Ooh, she won a Grammy. Come on, girl. She said this. She said, here's the thing. A lot of people like Diddy have to be charming for some folks so they can have defenders when they are monsters to others. That's what she said. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Fuck you, Usher. Fuck you for real. Okay, and that is that. Also, I saw a video of Lotto's baby shower. I guess the dad was showing some behind the scenes. I don't even think she posted this, so why would he be posting shit? Ugh. She looks really cute though. Everybody looking for 21 to pop up. And people were like, well, why he ain't at the baby shower? Do niggas even go to baby showers? Because it used to be just for women. It's not a requirement that men go to baby showers. And with the way y'all acting out here, I'm not surprised he wasn't there. Shut up. We saw his hand. We know it's his baby. Shut up. Let's see. Yeah, now I think it's time for the best, the real best. Okay, this time we're gonna start with thread shit. So today on thread shit, I don't know if this is true or not, but there's somebody who posted this dingbat of a woman posted on threads. I don't know if she's a bot. I don't know if she was serious or not. This bitch posted, when my ex-husband got laid off, I quit my job the next week with his full support. What do I look like providing for us when my man, in all caps, isn't working? He got up and got his money doing DoorDash until we were back up. We live in a patriarchy. I do not help men, in all caps. Let me read that again. When my ex-husband got laid off, I quit my job the next. So she quit her job when her ex-husband got laid off. No fault of his, he got laid off. She quit her job too with his full support. So both of y'all stupid. What do I look like providing for us when my man, all caps, isn't working? He got up and got his money during DoorDash until we were back up. We live in a patriarchy. I do not help men. Shut the fuck up. Apparently you have a child. So if that is true, Maya's mom. So Maya's mom, if this is true, your dumbass is on Beyonce's and Al Gore's internet saying that you quit your job because your husband got laid off, and you, being the wife, it's not your responsibility or your job, no pun intended, I guess, to take care of yourself and your child and pay bills. That's his response. She's all up and through these comments, so I don't know if it's real or not. It could be a bot, but she was arguing with me too, because I was like, so you're admitting you walked away when things got hard, the opposite of quote for better or worse, but marriage is the prize, right? And if kids are involved, that decision impacts more than just you. She talking about, yeah, I admit it, I have no shame about my choice, I did what I needed to do for me. Shut your stupid ass up. First of all, this has to be a joke. I really feel like a lot of y'all get on threads and just be lying, and I think I said this before, you don't even get paid for engagement on threads, so why y'all doing this shit? She was all up and through these comments talking about, oh, this is what I wanted to do for me, and my money. And then she was in medical school. She's in med school apparently, so he was taking care of her. He probably had him a nice little check. He probably was making some great money. So she claims that she was in medical school or some kind of school, lawyer school, whatever the fuck. So he was helping helping with her lifestyle, taking care of her and her daughter. I don't know if it was his daughter as well. And then taking care of her schooling while she's not working. If she chose to work, that money, she was saying, if I chose to work, that money would be like extra money for me. So he ain't working no more. So I'm gonna go ahead and quit my job too, because I'm not gonna take care of you. Bitch, you gotta take care of yourself. Bitch, you gotta take care of that baby. That is the most bird brain shit I've ever heard of in my life. And at first, I'm looking at the comments because I'm like, there's no way that people are agreeing with this. And then somebody, one of the, okay. So, okay, somebody says, so many women would be without relationship problems if they had a rule against giving men money. You're not giving him money. This is someone that you married to live life with together. And if he gets laid off, you continue to work so you can take care of yourself and your child and that nigga. Because that's what a partnership is. It's not just marriage. It's a partnership. To the idiot that says, so one of the comments, so many women would be without relationship problems if they had a rule against giving men money. What the fuck are you talking about? Someone says to that, you can't be serious. My wife and I have been married for almost 30 years, and what's mine is hers too, including my retirement. So, real men give their all to their wife and kids. If the unexpected happened, I lost my job, my wife would do all she could to help out. Because that's exactly, your wife would do all she had to do to help out because she has herself and kids to take care of, and you as well, because that's what partnership is. So y'all be wanting to be married so bad, but you literally saying that this is your ex-husband, right? Because he got laid off. And so did you leave him because of that? I mean, y'all got it. I thought that was the dumbest shit ever. And people were really agreeing with her. And it took me a while to find somebody who had my same sentiment. What an idiot. And DoorDash don't even be paying like that. DoorDash, Uber, all that shit. Unless you are doing it all damn day, which if he was laid off, he probably was. Even still, you're putting wear and tear on your car. You're putting miles on your car. And you're not making money like that unless you're taking every single order that comes in. And then again, you have to factor in the miles, the ratio between how much you're getting paid and how many miles it has to make sense. And I don't understand how you're living in, I'm assuming it's a 3-person household and you're just living off of DoorDash. That doesn't make any sense. So she's lying or for engagement, or I don't know. Girl, fuck you too. Fuck you too. What an idiot. People like that be posting shit like that, at some point you have to be like, okay, this has to be for engagement. And I just start blocking people like that. I don't even know you. I ain't met you a day in my life. I don't follow you, but you're blocked. Bye. Into the mess. Claressa Shields is explaining everything. She be talking about everything under the sun and outside of what she do. And I guess these people are asking her these questions because they know that she's going to go off on these tangents and be cringe. So Claressa, that's a cute name. Claressa with a message for the men thinking she isn't a baddie. Girl, she's on the Breakfast Club. Jesus. Let me see what this, I didn't even look at it.
Any man that I've been with, they have said that he would with me for my money because they just think that I'm just not that bad of a bitch. Period. I'm not that bad. That big ass turkey leg. Don't you wink at me. You wink at me. No, they be like, yeah, they only with her because she got money. It's like, no, baby, this cat got low mileage. Mm-hmm. Talk. This ass is fat. Period. Waist is snatched. And baby, I'm in shape. So you know when them girls that be in shape, what they do in that room. Period. Do it on that. So any man that I've been with.
Yeah, Claressa explains it all, over explains. You know, I will say this about her. She is very confident and she's a cute girl. She is. She just be saying some bird brain shit too. Like, I don't know, Clarissa. I don't know. I don't have it for you, babe. She said this cat got low mileage and this ass is fat. She's saying this in response to people saying that Papoose is only with her for the money, which he probably is, you know. Um, but I don't know. I don't know this girl. She can be kind of annoying. Like I be trying to give her, you know, a little bit of grace because I do not know her, and she seems like to the people that are close with her, she seems like she's probably a loyal, down ass person. I just want her to stop talking so much. Like, if people ask her a question that's not related to directly to what she does, I really wish that she could just pivot back to, and you know, I guess I get it. Like interviews can't just be all about one thing. Of course, you want to, you know, throw in some random questions towards the end and kind of like be playful with the guests or whatever. But it's like, Clarissa, okay, okay, girl. Somebody said went right to sex/body when speaking on her value. Hmm. Yeah. I really want her to stop talking. If it ain't about boxing, I'm tired. Somebody posted that. Yes, because it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what it is about her that just annoys people. I can't really articulate it. And I even feel bad myself for being annoyed by her. But it's like she just says a lot of things that just don't need to like be said, especially in a public forum. Like I don't know. And then she's talking about when she was talking about, oh, this cat got low mileage. Here go DJ Envy. Talk that talk. Shut your stupid ass up. Didn't you cheat on your wife? Shut up. Hush. Hush shit. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, girl, okay. Yeah, somebody said, I fear she may just need she definitely needs media training. And the thing is, I think she probably has it. And if she does, that person needs to be fired. But it's like, she also seems like a force of a person that you really can't really tell nothing what to do. And I really sometimes wish that I had that blind confidence, just confidence. But then you don't want to have that much confidence to where you seem kind of like not self-aware. It's kind of like, I don't know how to articulate this. I just want her to stop talking about shit that doesn't have anything to do with boxing. Somebody said, I don't understand the hate and backlash she gets. She's usually just being goofy and speaking her mind like everyone else, but because she's darker skinned with black feet, I don't agree with that. Everyone always feels the need to pick apart every word that comes out of her mouth. It has nothing to do with her being darker skinned. It's the fact that she just has her personality is just, it's a little bit much. Like it's just something, I can't put my finger on it. Somebody said she never talks about how intelligent or spiritual she is. She always leads with money and her rectangular shaped butt. Yeah. And you know, boxers do talk shit. Like it's what they do. But she's not ugly. She's a nice looking girl. She just needs a stylist and she needs a media trainer. She needs to stop oversharing and shit like that. Like nobody asked for that. Tiger Woods still can't get right. He's on his 15th DUI, it seems. This nigga's gonna end up actually killing someone, and I don't say that lightly. I did have some fun with these memes the past couple weeks. They had his ass next to ET because there's a picture of him with a white blanket on his head. I don't know if it was added by AI or if the police officers gave it to him, but he was seen in Jupiter, Florida. His car rolled over. He is blasted out of his mind. They just recently showed the actual video from inside the patrol car. he I don't know why he keeps on getting out of jail. Aside from the fact that he's famous, he needs to be held accountable, and it needs to stick this time. I didn't look up what's going to happen with him. I'm hoping that when he does go to his court hearing, that they actually put him in jail. But it's like, they probably fucking won't. So I just really hope that he stay wherever the fuck he at. Don't come over in these parts of Florida, okay? Don't come nowhere near here. He used to live in this area. Don't come back over here, okay? Not in my area. He used to live where the rich people be at. Stay your ass in Jupiter or wherever the fuck you at. And I pray for everybody in Jupiter. This nigga they're not gonna actually put him in jail for good. I think that's where they said he was at. Anyways, New York Post. Stuart, Florida. Tiger Woods was released from a Florida jail Friday night, several hours after being booked on DUI charges. This is fucking insane. How many times are you going to arrest this man for DUIs? Anybody else would have been in jail by now. This was on March 28th. He's going to kill someone. The 50-year-old golf legend was spotted slumped in the front of a seat of a black Cadillac that chauffeured him out of the Martin County lockup about 8 hours after he was hauled following a rollover crash. He was under the influence of, quote, some type of medication or drug. When he flipped his... Wow. I don't feel sorry for him. I don't feel bad for him. I would feel sorry for the people that he's inevitably going to kill. He's going to kill someone. And I don't want to say that, like, just to say it. I don't want to put that out there, but if they keep on letting him out, and yeah, he probably was on some kind of drug or pill, but he probably was drunk too. Either way, he's driving under some kind of influence. It looked like he was hallucinating in the video. He said that he appeared lethargic after he was forced to crawl out of his overturned SUV from the passenger door. A roadside tests were conducted and Woods was taken into custody. Quote, Mr. Woods did exemplify the signs of impairment at the Martin County Jail, and even on scene, we really weren't suspicious of alcohol being involved in this case, and that proved to be true at the jail. Okay, so he was not drinking, but he was still under some kind of influence. So Mr. Woods did a breathalyzer test, blew triple zeros. He was arrested for DUI. Woods, who was uninjured, also refused a urinalysis. How does he have the right to refuse any fucking thing? That's what I'm talking about. Woods was hit with driving under the influence, property damage. Okay, so he was under the influence of some kind of drug or pill or something. This is his second Okay, so it's only his second DUI. God, I could have sworn that he was arrested many, many more times than that. The athlete was infamously arrested in 2017 after being found unconscious behind the wheel of his running car while high on a cocktail of prescription painkillers. He took a plea deal for reckless driving and served a year. I could have sworn he was arrested a few more times for DUI. Maybe this time it will stick, or he need to go into some kind of rehab. So, child, baby, boom. He's gonna kill. Irrespective of that, sure, he wasn't drinking alcohol, but he was impaired to the point where he flipped over his car. He could have hit a pedestrian. He could have hit a fucking dog in the road. He could have hit another car. And people who do this type of shit, who get impaired with drugs or alcohol and then get behind the wheel, they never die. They never even have a scratch. It's always the victims that are tragically killed because of some other fucking idiot. My family wasn't super close with my uncle or my cousins like that because my dad isn't super close with his siblings. Well, they're cordial, whatever. But I didn't know my cousin or really my uncle like that. But they were family. Years ago, I think 2001, they were killed by a drunk driver. They were on their way back home from church. It was on a Saturday. And they were right across the bridge in a neighboring town or a city. And a drunk driver in the middle of the fucking day sidelined their car, hit their car, and their car flipped over 3 times. And the witnesses said that they just saw bodies flying out of the car. It was my uncle, my cousin who was 21, and her husband, and then my aunt who had her seatbelt on. So my aunt survived. Her arm was amputated because her arm was hanging out the window when she was driving. Everybody else died. So if you've ever been to a double funeral, it's the saddest thing in the fucking world. It was my uncle and my cousin. My cousin had just got married the weekend before. They were newlyweds. Her husband died. It was the saddest thing. When you get behind the wheel, impaired in any kind of way, it's the most reckless thing you can do. Because like I said, people who do shit like that, they never die. They rarely ever die. And I'm not trying to say I want them to die. I don't want nobody to fucking die. But if somebody gonna die, bitch, it's gonna be you. It's gonna be your stupid ass. Not innocent people. So fuck you, Tiger Woods. This is just a fuck you party today. Fuck you, stupid. Off shot. Ooh, Offset got shot yesterday. Offset is recovering after a shooting incident in South Florida that left fans shaken and searching for answers. The Offset shooting has now been confirmed by his team, but the details surrounding what led up to it remain unclear. According to TMZ, a representative for the rapper confirmed that he was shot Monday near the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. Apparently, he has a gambling problem. The spokesperson said that Offset is quote unquote fine and is currently receiving medical care at a hospital. They also confirmed that he is stable and under close monitoring, which suggests the injuries are not life-threatening. Somebody said he got shot in the ass. I don't know if that's true. Somebody said stay out of the casino and be an active father. Shut up. Yeah. Prayers to him. Hope he's fine and well. Yep. You got too many children to be going out. You too young for all that. You got too many children. You have so many more children to have. You're not even 40. We know you're going to have a couple more. Okay. Yeah. They show pictures of him outside smoking a cigarette or something like that in his hospital gown. He looks miserable. And I can only imagine how scared Cardi probably was, if not for her kids. So I'm sure she checked on him and all of that. Yeah. Apparently Chris Brown is like kissing people in the mouth at his concerts, or he was. I don't know if this is old. I don't know if he's still on tour. I didn't want to actually watch the video. This is gross. But there's a married woman apparently being seen kissing, like tongue kissing this nigga on stage. Like they're both into it. Like she's not kissing him, he's not kissing her. They're kissing each other. She's a little brown for his taste, but I guess he liked it, child. Cause you know how he liked the Blasians. This is like a brown skin girl, cute girl. Apparently she's married. I don't know if that's true, but that's what the caption says. Oh, and the the Instagram account that posted it was Cheater Caught Live. I can't watch this. It's so cringe. I can't watch that. Yeah. And I was like, y'all don't believe in that hurt. Y'all don't believe in that herp enough for me. Y'all don't believe in that herp. People are like, everybody has herpes. Everybody has it. Everybody has herpes. Shut the fuck up. I know everybody fucking has a strain of herpes, but y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. I had to tell 2 or 3 people that. Shut your stupid ass up. 3.1 thousand people liked it and understood what the fuck I was saying. And then there's 2 or 3 people where everybody has herpes. Shut your stupid ass up, dummy. I'm talking about the context of the fucking post. That is the only thing I'm talking about. I literally said that to somebody. I didn't call them a dummy. I said, I am talking about this post and this post only. Yes, everybody does have herpes. However, I'm talking about the kind of herpes that you get when you put your mouth on somebody you don't fucking know in a sexual, intimate space. And you wake up with bumps all over your face a couple weeks later. And yes, and then people were like, it's only when you have like a breakout. Like, it's not like, I'm not even saying all of that. Do y'all have it or not? Y'all are acting real stupid in these comments. I was like, shut the fuck up. Y'all know what I'm talking about when I say that shit. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know what sis was thinking. Like, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I still listen to Chris Brown here and there, whatever. Argue with your mama, but I've never been like a blowhard fan for him or whatever, so I don't really give a fuck. But I don't know what y'all are doing. The pictures, okay, fine. You posing like you're at the prom or some shit, fine. Paying $1,000 for a nigga to act like he wants to touch you, fine. Kissing this nigga in the mouth, and this nigga who probably, who knows where his mouth was moments before his fucking show, the night before. Chris Brown, nigga has pussy flying at him left and right. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Yeah. That was interesting. Girl. The Trick Daddy performance for the AKA performance, stupid, stupid, stupid. I don't want to go on and on about it, but girl, what were you thinking? Girl being the woman who, I think she's from my side of my neck of the woods. The woman who is the head of the thing, whatever. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Tiffany Moore Russell, she's here in Orange County. She is running for county mayor. She is or whatever. I sound so uneducated and just weird, and that's not my intent. I'm tired as fuck. And I do vote for things. Whatever. Anyway, is she's ahead of the things in the thing. In the sorority thing. She was tasked, I guess, within her position to book a performance for this conference. And she said, you know what, we're in South Florida because I think that's where the conference was. Let's book Trick Daddy. She said that her team and his team sat down and talked about the stipulations and the whatever and the terms and the agreements. And she said that they agreed to censor certain things and to basically act like they had some sense and not, do that, to not go full throttle Trick Daddy. Why would you? She said that they agreed. Now, did he agree or did his people agree? Then I heard someone say that the whole event was late, like they started like an hour late. I guess that pushed him back. So people were saying, oh, because they were late, he probably got mad and was like, fuck those agreements. I'm gonna go ahead and just do what I want to do and just perform how he wanted to perform. I mean, he was asking women if they wanted to get their thing sucked, and like you could hear people screaming like, yeah. But like also, it's a conference with all these different sorority women, and a lot of them are probably older. What the fuck were y'all thinking? Did y'all really think that this nigga was gonna come out and not curse at all? Not, like what kind of, yes, there are censored Trick Daddy songs because you hear them on the radio and everything, but that nigga is gonna do what he wants to do, clearly. Why would you book him in the first damn place? What were you even thinking? Yeah. What were you even thinking? Like, what kind of, do you have any kind of like, okay, girl, that was stupid. And he came on the internet and he was like, y'all don't tell me what to fucking do. Y'all don't give me no set list. This ain't your damn wedding. Da, 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 da. But if he agreed to it and then reneged on that, if they had a contract, I don't know how that works. And apparently they didn't pay him everything. He was like, y'all better have the rest of my money. Yeah. Yeah. People are like, why was he invited in the first place? Yeah. He was saying that they were trying to decimate his character. Deficit. I don't know. He made up some kind of word, child. Because nigga. Yeah, I feel like you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. I would have loved to see the looks on them older ladies' faces though in that damn conference. I would have been laid out, honey. Laid out. Shaka Khan had said something about somebody. I have it here, Shaka Khan out of pocket. That's what I put. Let me see what this is, child. Oh, she was talking about Ike Turner, and she was like pretty much saying that Tina Turner one shit and Ike Turner was amazing. Let me see what this shit say. Shaka Khan, this is the neighborhood talk. Shaka Khan calls Ike Turner, who famously abused Tina Turner, a quote, lovely human being. Says, and this is going back to the Usher shit. Okay. Says he was a victim of himself, the industry, and substance abuse. Quote, shit happens, it's life. Bitch, fuck you. What is wrong with people? I don't give a fuck who you are. Fuck you, Shaka Khan. That lady dead. Why are you saying this shit? Why are they even asking you about this? This stupid lady.
You see a lot of recording there, and Did you know Tina Turner? I met her a few times. Because she was in Switzerland. I knew Ike more. I knew Ike. Oh, I knew. Was he a bad guy or a good guy? No, he was a lovely human being. Yeah. He was had victimized. He was a victim, of himself and of of what we do for a living and of drugs and stuff like that. It was just, and me too. We were having fun together, but it was not, a good time in either of our lives. We were going through some shit, but shit happens. It's life. There's a lot of recording there, and
shit happens. It's life. Even if you knew Ike and didn't know Tina very well, at that point you could have just stopped talking. Oh, we had fun together. So y'all was just getting high and maybe fucking around? Like, what the fuck? What is wrong with people? How dare you? How dare you? Somebody said, so her and Nicki Minaj don't just look alike, they share a brain too. Somebody was saying, I hope y'all understand that the movie What's Love Got to Do It With It wasn't true. Maybe 2% was, and that was basically her and Ike meeting at a club and getting married. Tina Turner herself said it was a lie and Hollywood did it. She also said, I don't believe that. Who told you that? And someone responds to this idiot. He admitted to beating her for no reason. In one of his interviews, he says, she was sad, and when I asked her what was wrong, she wouldn't say anything, so I would smack her. Yeah, shut up. She either way, she's wrong for that. It was just so like, oh, I don't know, they ain't got nothing to do. Like, girl, they did dope together. Exactly, they did dope because that's basically what she's saying. But and if that was her friend and the white lady flat out asking, was he a bad guy? There's so many ways to spin that to where you're not looking like an apologist. You don't know anything about, unless, and I'm sure if she knew Ike, she had to have known Tina at some point, and if she had to have seen with her own eyes, just like Usher saw Cassie get smacked, she had to have seen his temper or had to have seen him smacking her around. And you could have played it cute and not even answered the fucking question. Nobody's putting guns to y'all fucking heads to answer these stupid ass questions. Y'all know that, right? Old Black people do not see DV or child sexual assault as a big deal because they were raised to believe it was normal. Yep. There was always a woman that has to excuse an abuser. Your life being shitty is not an excuse to abuse someone. Tons of things happen to people every day. You don't take it out on the person you're supposed to love or yeah. She's such a mean girl. She's always had that reputation. I believe it. Those drugs did her in, and she sounds like somebody who's been on drugs for a very long time, even though she's not right now. She has that kind of slurry kind of speech. You can tell that she was fucking it up back in the day, honey. Fucking it up. Can celebrities stop talking, please? Like this. So this came out on the 27th of March, around the same time as the Usher thing. Can celebrities stop talking, please? I'm trying to be in denial, please. God, that was so unnecessary. There's so many other things that she could have said that wasn't that. That was really disrespectful to that lady. Whether you knew her or not, you didn't know exactly what happened in that situation. There was a spaceship that flew that to the moon or whatever, and I think it's still out there. Making history and all those things. You know what? I've never really been one of those persons that is like super excited about shit like this. Like, whatever. We have like real actual things to worry about. Like, what information are we going to take from this? We can't go on the fucking moon and live there. So why are we doing this again? Yes, it's exciting that a black person is a part of this. And I think he's like the main nigga or some shit like that. I don't know. It is exciting, I guess. Sure. The picture of Earth that they shown with Africa, like right there, that was beautiful. I guess it's the furthest a ship has been in 50 years. And they're just taking pictures of the moon and shit like that. I mean, I guess for science sake or whatever. I don't know. Looking at this shit gives me so much claustrophobia because why are they? It's like a small space and things are floating around, and my anxiety, I would just die. Ugh. I'm getting the chills just thinking about it. Ugh. So yeah, they went to the moon or some shit. Artemis 2 is humanity's first journey to the moon since 1972. The mission will be a non-stop 6-hour flyby following the same figure-8 path that Apollo 13 previously took. So they're not actually going on the moon. Did the other niggas actually go on the moon? Because there's a conspiracy theory about that. The Artemis 2 crew consists of 3 Americans, Commander Reed Wiseman, Mission Specialist Christina Koch, and Pilot Victor Glover. Oh, pilot. So Victor is the nigga who is a gentleman, sorry. Is a black gentleman. Beautiful family, all girls, and his wife. When they made it to the moon, I think they showed him talking to his wife. I think she was in the control center or whatever. And he was like, I love you to the moon, or I love you from the moon. I was like, oh my God. So cute. I mean, come on. How many niggas can say they did that? Yeah, the astronauts will fly around the far side of the moon later Monday, surpassing Apollo 13's 1972 distance record and becoming the most distant humans in history. So yeah, if I haven't said it before, this is not mess. We're done with the mess. This is not mess. That's pretty cool. That is cool. But then it's like, okay, so what now? What do we do with our findings? Like, what is this going to help humanity? And I don't know if I sound ignorant. If I do, sorry. I don't know. Maybe I am, but okay. After the lunar flyby, it will take 4 days for the astronauts to return home. I do, of course, pray that they make it home safely. The capsule will aim for a splashdown in the Pacific Ocean near San Diego on April 10th, 9 days after its Florida launch. Yeah, so congrats to them. And they've been doing like interviews and stuff on the ship. And yeah, it's pretty cool. MC Hammer turned 64 a couple of weeks ago. He was on Threads looking like a 64-year-old MC Hammer. I said, oh, Hammer, don't hurt him, honey. Don't hurt him. Don't hurt him, honey. Yes. He looks so good. Somebody said he's still fine. Yeah, that was nice to see. He's just kind of like posing in front of the camera, and he does look good. I love me some MC Hammer back in the day, honey. Yeah. I saw another video of Martin too. Martin's still looking good. He still looks lean, like he's really still taking care of himself. His daughter and Eddie Murphy's son, I think they're already married, and she's pregnant too. So that was cute to see. And TV and Teens American Horror Story is coming back out with season 13, and they're going to be continuing the Coven the Coven the Coven storyline. What is it? It's going to be a continuation of the Coven season or something to that effect. Well, basically, all the original niggas are going to be bad, honey, like the Jessica Langs, the Sarah Paulsons, the Angela Bassett's. I think Gabby is coming back. I mean, everybody, all the niggas, all the original niggas, and I'm just so happy and excited. It's been all over the internet. Ryan Murphy, I had to go to his page first to make sure, and of course he posted it's coming back. I think they've already started filming in April, and it's going to be Halloween that it premieres, I believe. They used to premiere in like the August or September, like early fall, but I guess Halloween is fine. It's perfect. I cannot wait. Season 13. Now, the last season I saw and actually enjoyed was, I think, season 10. And that was with Evan Peters being like this crazy psycho person, like cult leader. This was right when This was supposed to be right when Trump won the first election, and I forgot what the name of that season was. That was okay. And then after that, it just kind of went downhill. The next two seasons were just all over the place. The last one was with Kim Kardashian, did not even finish. I couldn't pass the second episode. So I'm really excited about this season 13 with The Coven coming back, period. Different World reboot is coming back. Jada Pinkett is going to be reprising her role. And this is going to be based on Whitley and Dwayne's daughter. I think the youngest daughter who's going to be in college. So I don't know when that's coming back out, but they're working on that. Paradise. I finished watching Paradise. It's really, really, really good. I really want to get more into like doing more in-depth reviews about TV shows and stuff. But I have to figure out how I can do that outside of the actual podcast. And it just takes so much time and just like thinking about things. And, oh my God. But yeah, those are TV. That's TV and things, TV and things. And what else? Oh, there was a Black for Weird-ish. There's this, there was like a UFO looking thing. Like there's pilots that are reporting some kind of black disc flying like right in front of them before they landed. It's crazy. This happened on March 14th. On March 14th, an American Airlines flight approaching Philadelphia International Airport reported a small black disc-shaped UFO passing. It's crazy that they use the word UFO, because what else could it be in the damn sky? Passing over the aircraft at 1,300 feet that did not appear on radar and could not be identified. Hold on.
In 1837, high speed 205 contact ramp. Can you have any more specifics about that?
Yeah, I really don't. It was black. It's unfortunately.
Do you think it could have been a drone?
What's like?
Was it like frisbee size or?
Yeah, frisbee, disc golf, maybe like a balloon. I don't know. Definitely wasn't a balloon that had air in it.
Right.
Sort of like flying disc that I just went over. I said about the time.
A flying disc?
Yeah, that's crazy. Because when you say flying disc and you're a pilot in a damn plane, a commercial plane, that what else could it be? What else could it be? This is crazy. And people were sharing their different stories. Yeah. And she said it was frisbee shaped, but not the same size. Because, of course, frisbees are smaller. Let me take my ass to bed. Baby, what am I even talking about? Thank you if you made it all the way to the end of this shit. Bam, bop, boop. So, yeah, that's it. Hopefully next time I'll be able to actually record myself and put up another like video recording of this shit, and I'm really gonna try to get it together, Thank you for all of the things. And until next time, bye niggas.